Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Buppet. Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Daily Masters. We're going to be jumping into a different tournament, actually. Pulling some replays out of the Acer Team Story Cup. I think they've had the Season 2 for this year. And, yeah, it was pretty awesome. So, not going to be casting that one as a tournament. Just going to be pulling out individual games. I figure I've got the Red Bull currently being cast, which you should see actually tomorrow or today. I can't remember when the first game's coming up, but it'll be very, very soon. And then I've got DreamHack Winter coming out after that, which is going to be a ton of games. So yeah, I don't really have room to cast this tournament as well. And I don't know, man. I think it gets a bit confusing trying to cast team games because there's a million different players, and you don't really get that sort of, you know, like you've got a tournament, it's a single elimination tournament, you just got one player and you're just analysing that one player in that series of games and how they progress over the tournament. You don't really get that. It's more analysing a team, and the team is full of different players, so it's a bit hard to really get stuck into just those certain players and see how their performance actually goes over a long period of time. Although I'm looking at this tournament and there's some players who just own every single game in the series. It'll be like you have to win, your team has to win 5 wins, and the one person just wins all of them. It's crazy. But anyway, let's start introducing the players for this round. So it is going to be Rhett from Team Liquid up the top left side, who is going for a pull before hatch build. And yeah, let's do some stats about him. He is from the Netherlands, plays for Team Liquid, obviously, and number 98 on the WCS with 425 points, so he is pretty awesome. But his opponent, on the other hand, is an absolute beast. I think it is going to be none other than MMA. He's from South Korea, plays for Team Acer, and he's number 9 on the WCS with 4,350 points. So yeah, I'm gonna say that Rhett probably is going to be the underdog here. I mean, I'm not saying he's not a professional player. I'm just saying that MMA is a beast. He's an absolute beast, and yeah, we will just have to see how Rhett goes about this. I mean, we're going to be checking out MMA. MMA, we're almost certainly going to be seeing some sort of, let me think, Triple M Widowmine play. That's generally seems to be the consensus for Terrans versus Zerg. And so MMA could have a possible options, but I mean, Mutiling, always a very, very nice option. Look at this drain, great micro to keep that alive, and a bunch of Lings actually coming out from the other base as well. This Reaper's going to try and go in. Only one worker there as of yet, so not going to be able to kill anything, but some nice micro coming out. However, the Queen pops out straight away, and that Reaper has got no chance of doing anything anymore. Although double Reapers, maybe. They're actually having a go at the Queen. Of course, the Reapers regenerate health a lot faster than the Queens do. So here, Rhett actually getting a bit out of position. Don't drag off the follow. These guys got down to the bottom of their health though, but they go in straight away and they do the same thing again, and they could kill that Queen. But I don't think Rhett's going to let that happen again. That was kind of a, I don't know, it's just, it didn't really work out that well. It's kind of a bit of a kerfuffle there with that Queen. No, just sort of an attack move, and MMA definitely took advantage of that Queen just being on attack move by getting it down to quite a low amount of health. So Rhett decided to build a different one and sending that out to do all the stuff, so the Reapers cannot take advantage of that. We do have one Reaper going around, going to be going up the cliff here, may get a worker, probably will get chased away by a Queen if it decides to fly up, so we'll see if that's going to happen. Not much else happening. We do have a starport coming out. There we go, straight down again. So Rhett is all over that Reaper incursion right now. Here we go. We do have the starport. Oh, it looks like we're going to be going for some early Banshee tech. I can't imagine it's going to be Ravens, but yeah, Banshee's a pretty good option. And we do have Hellions coming out, a ton of them as well. So Reaper, Hellion, Banshee, the trifecta of annoying harassment units from the Terran player. And yes, he's keeping these Reapers alive, going to be sending them in with the Hellions in the front gate. And meanwhile, he's going to be sending a bunch of Banshees in the back gate. And Cloak is on the way, the Banshees are coming out, so he should have one Banshee coming out, and it should be starting to shoot stuff as the Cloak finishes. That's pretty nice, but Yeah, Rhett sees the bunch of Hellions coming out, and this Queen is actually in a lot of danger. None of these units are very good, but they've got the numbers in this case. Going to have to run away, and Rhett building 14 Lings instantly, which is going to be a nice amount, even though Lings aren't that good against Hellions. I mean, once they get on creep, they can still surround them, they can still wipe them out. And Rhett's third base is actually in a bit of trouble, but I'm not sure if MMA is going to check. But I don't think he's really got the DPS necessary to take this out. He's barely knocking it down, but oh, he is knocking it down though. So eventually, I think this is going to have to be cancelled. I don't think that Red has enough. No, actually didn't get cancelled, just got destroyed. So yeah, Red needed a few more seconds to send in these forces, did not have it. And the Banshee coming out, and suddenly it's a whole new ball game. Red instantly getting a couple of spore crawlers out though, so that is good. That he's saw the Banshee out here instead of seeing it in his base. Now Cloak is going to come out any second, but the fact that there's a spore crawler out on the map is going to make all the difference right now. And that Banshee, where is the spore crawler? Don't tell me you built it back at his main base. Get one over there, dude. You need a spore crawler at your expansion. Here we go. Looks like, there we go. Got the cancel off that time. Beautiful. And the Queen's way out of position, man. Oh, nice healing going down for those Queens though. Very, very nice healing. And they are actually attacking the Banshee, so close to killing it. But not quite. Here goes the other Queen. The other Queen. Banshee gets one hit there. That's a total of 8 kills, but I think most of them are Lings so far. Only one worker has gone. No, 2 workers. 2 workers have died at some point. But here we go. Mass Ling incursion. And with a bunker going down there, that should be more than enough to keep it out. The Banshee continuing to be a major pain in the ass. I think it can do enough damage to kill this very, very slowly. A couple of Queens are going to be running across, but oh man, I don't think they're going to be in time. I think this base is going to go down. There we go, cancels it and rebuilds it. Very nice. Lost 75 minerals there, but definitely was the right decision there, because I think that base was definitely going to go down. And the creep spread to this base, man, I don't know why Rhett is creeping over there. He needs to be creeping over here. He needs to get the creep to that third base just down and done, because it is just looking horrible at the moment. We do have these rocks going down, so MMA thinking about getting his third base down. He does have that right there. Oh, I think these meters got too close. Got hit by the Widow Mines on the high ground. Beautiful job there by MMA, putting those up. Here, here, here. And there's another one here. So he's well aware of the dangers that mutas can pose to a friendly Terran mining facility, and he is going to be set up to deal with it. Oh, another Widow Mine hit. Rhett, man, just, being pushed back at every single possible location, and MMA really, really is just on top of his game right now. He's doing everything right, and I mean, how many times did he deny this? Like 2 or 3 times? Rhett, I feel like he made a big mistake not getting the creep out there before he started rebuilding that, because, I mean, he saw at the start, from the very start when the Hellions and the Reapers were attacking this, he should have got the creep to push out there, because he needed to defend that, and the main defensive unit at that point in the game was the Queens. So the fact that he had no creep, bit of a mistake. And he's still got no creep, but he's being sponged over there. That's not good at all. I'm quite disappointed he hasn't got that creep there. Oh, the Widow Mine. Rhett just, oh man, he's being pushed back so badly. He's getting 1-1, but MMA is already starting his 2-2, and he does have Stim already, and shields on the way. We can assume we can see Marauder shells coming out at some point, but he doesn't really need them at the moment. Maybe later, if Rhett goes into Ultra Tech, he may start to need them, but yeah, we'll see. So we've got some Widow Mine burrowing capability. We've got air weapons for Rhett, and he's just about finished his level 1-1 and all that. He's got Bailing Speed coming up. These guys actually coming out, and the Widow Mine's a bit exposed there, but Marines right behind them to save them from the mutas, and I don't think any of them actually died. Instantly burrowing though, just to be safe. And we've actually got a drop full of a bunch of Marines. 4 Marines, an SCV and a Widow Mine. What the freaking hell is he planning on doing there? He can't build a bunker. Maybe the SCVs, I just do not know. Here we go. Creep spread going back. And the SCV is actually attacking the Queen. I'm not sure if that was the plan, but oh, beautiful play by Red, but he didn't quite get there in time. And the Widow Mine going for the workers, manages to take out everything else, and the medevac goes home empty. Nice drop just over here, over this beautiful, but the Lynx are going to be able to swarm these guys away. Manages to save every single one though, and the medevac boost just over to the other side to the safety of the other Marines. And MMA totally on the attack here, but not taking any substantial losses. I mean, these guys, this guy's was, I guess it was a substantial loss. I guess he lost quite a bit there. But I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Rhett pushed both of those attacks back, and one of those attacks, the dropship, did go down quite a bit, so maybe MMA did take a bit of a loss there. It did sort of go a little bit behind, but... Oh, there we go, beautiful. Oh, he's only 2 mutas on it, though, and one of them gets destroyed. If only he had been a bit quicker, he could have put the entire muta pack onto that widow mine, and it would have just got demolished, but... Yeah, here we go. Look at this, another force coming in, another medevac coming in. There's actually only workers on the gas here. There's none on the minerals, so he's not going to lose too many. Here we go, mutas coming in will wipe out the rest of these units. And MMA just turning in, taking some pot shots in the 3rd and 4th bases while he seeds some widow mines all over the place and pushes back the creep. So he's doing a fantastic job of pushing back the creep. And meanwhile, Red is doing a fantastic job of just wiping out the widow mines. Oh, there's a lot of widow mines there. And they do get hit, although I think the Overseer actually just took that hit and just went with it. Here we go, Banelings, and if the Banelings going for the Widow Mines, not the best choice. They really should be going for the Marines, but there are tons more Banelings ready to go. And Rhett, man, he's doing a great macro job at the moment. We do have 69 over 65. MMA is still a beast, though, in the macro department. So they're both about the same. And, yeah, I mean, as long as Rhett keeps his Baneling production up and keeps his mutas alive, he should be fine. He just needs to keep his Baneling production up and keep his mutas alive. That's all he needs to do. And oh, Baneling's coming in, very nice. And now he's going to go for the throat. The Ling's coming in, the Baneling's coming in behind. Will the Banelings get a lot of hits? No. MMA doing a great job moving away. Saves at least half of his army, I feel like, from those mutas. So the Banelings, they did get some nice hits, but I feel like Lings were doing most of the damage there. And by Lings, I mean Zerglings. Oh, one Queen, man, just totally out of the middle of nowhere. And look at this drop going on right there. Beautiful job. I feel like there's a lot of workers have been going down for Liquid Wet. If we have a look over here, not too much. 10 workers have died so far from Ret. And that's okay. I feel like for the 17-minute mark of the game, that's okay. When you start to get up into the 20 and 30 workers lost mark, that's when it starts to be a case of, oh man, he's really hitting me hard on the economy. But yeah, Ret's doing alright. Ret is doing alright. And he's still okay. He's still at 69, so... Mutas finally Ret has decided to turn around, but 3 missile turrets at this base. Oh man. Excuse me for that. And a Widow Mine as well, man. 3 missile turrets and a Widow Mine. That's just insane. By the time he gets through all of them, his force is severely damaged, and the Marines have showed up anyway. So that was insane. That was really insane. And yeah, there's 4 of them there. What do you got? 2 over there. Whole bunch over there as well. So MMA is just spending all those minerals to keep his bases 100% saved. But yeah, just man, MMA totally in control of this game. I feel like he's very confident this game. He's got a plan. He's executing it perfectly, and he knows exactly what Red is trying to do, and I think he's got it in control. I think Red is searching for a way to turn this game around to his advantage, to gain some sort of advantage, because so far I feel like he has not got a single advantage in this game. At the most, he's just been pushing MMA away a little bit, but even then, he's not been doing that effective a job. He's, so yeah, we will see. He's sending groups of Banelings off, keeping MMA at bay, just trying to push him back a little bit. Not trying to wipe him out, just trying to keep him at bay for a little bit. Here we go, Mutas coming out. We do have a bunch of Lings that have made it into this base. Very nice. And the Mutas actually clearing up a lot of stuff there. This base relatively undefended. And, oh, a lot of workers could go down here. And MMA, man, this could be what Ret needed. Taking out a ton of stuff here. And a main army going around here. Banelings are doing some damage. The Marines trying to push through. Oh, doing a nice drop down here as well, but they're not going to do a ton of damage. Here we go. The Muta's running away. Marine's finally coming in to reinforce. How many workers lost there? Not a ton, but Red has definitely evened up the worker numbers lost and increased it a little bit. So those Mutas did a fair job at killing a fair amount of MMA's workers. So you see 74 down to 52, so MMA definitely behind on workers, and that's something that he's going to need to work for. But we do have 4 workers coming out at a time, and now MMA is really starting to push hard, but we do have a ton of Baileys coming in for Rhett. So he's quite in control of the situation. Oh, the Baileys coming in. Very, very nice. And he needs, man, the creep spread for Rhett has just been pushed back so hard. He needs so much more creep than he currently has. Hiding Baileys under the Mutas, what a great strategy. MMA did not see those Baileys coming. But, yeah, he's going in now. The Baileys, I think he should be able to push this force away right here. But MMA, look at the reinforcements coming in. MMA just going to keep the pressure on. And, oh, so many good Widowmine hits going off on the Mutas. And MMA could... I mean, Rhett could almost see himself pushing away those Marines with Mutas, but once the Widowmine hit started to go down, he was just like, screw this, that's not going to happen, and gave the GG. So there we go, Rhett, just not able to stand up to MMA, and in fact, I think this series, I think MMA actually won the series for his team 5-0. If I'm not mistaken, I think he actually did. He just blew everybody away from Team Liquid. I'll have to, maybe actually no, I'll have to double check. That may have been another series. Yeah, no, I think it was it. I think that was it. Team Acer MMA just won against everybody, and that was crazy players like TLO and Tasia. Tasia actually beat twice. He beat Snoot. Is insane, man. So MMA, one of the best players in the world, hands down. And yeah, so there we go. Thank you very much for watching this game, seeing the awesome MMA in action, and seeing Rhett doing a very, very nice job at trying to stand up against MMA's aggression, but eventually falling. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching this game. Stay tuned. There will be another Daily Masters come up tomorrow, and I look forward to you guys seeing it. So there we go. Have a good one. This has been Hairy Muppet. I hope you enjoyed this game.